they knew that this was coming for days. And I keep hearing resident after resident say, we knew this was coming. We were not prepared. If you just go through the levels of mismanagement, first of all, you have the mayor of Los Angeles. Do you know where she is right now? Is she in Los Angeles? Is she giving people up? She's in Ghana at a presidential inauguration in Ghana for diplomacy. She's not a this is a leader of a city in America. This isn't a diplomat. She leads a city of America. And she is there while her city is burning. Do you want to know what else? The water pressure was low. The water pressure was low for endangering the firefighters that they did have, or at some points they weren't even able to fight the fire because they didn't have water. It was so low. They haven't been filling their reservoirs. So the water pressure was low, which you might see some footage, especially in the Pacific Palisades, where you might see firefighters, but they can't do anything because they don't have the resources to actually put out the fire. You had Gavin Newsom come out, and he did a photo op for a few minutes, and then he just disappeared. And it's funny because Gavin Newsom, he wants to be the president one day. That's his end goal. It always has been, to be the president. This was actually a moment for him to win back the graces of the people of California, and maybe even the people all around the United States who severely dislike him. This could have been an opportunity for him to stay, for him to be on the ground helping. You had, I think, the mayor of Pasadena who was out there moving cars because people were so gridlocked. It happened so quick. There were people in Pasadena that didn't even have evacuation orders. They just saw the flames coming so quickly that they fled their house. Some people abandoned their cars in the middle of the road. Oh, and Gavin Newsom, a few days prior, instead of helping to get people prepared, all of that, he's talking about how proud he is of himself, of this high-speed rail that nobody asked for, nobody knows where it's going, yet all of these resources were not given to fire. Oh, and did you know also that in the 2024-2025 budget, there was a $17 million cut to the fire department? And guess what? They didn't have all the resources they need, and they had to ask people to come in and volunteer. Off-duty firefighters, they were at the point where they were asking anyone that had any firefighting experience to come. This is completely unacceptable. California should be the gold standard in managing fires and knowing what to do as soon as this happens. Los Angeles has 75,000 homeless people, and there's fires every single day. This was the perfect storm. Many people that live there say, we know the weather. Why don't our leaders know the weather? This is one of the biggest